If you're not using ChatGPT to sharpen how you communicate as a leader, you're missing a real chance to elevate your career, because how you sound shapes how far you go. Leadership presence isn't about saying more, it's about helping others trust your ability to lead through how clearly and confidently you communicate. In this video, I'll show you how to use ChatGPT with 5 real prompts to elevate your line of sight and connect communication to business value like a true leader. Let's go. Most status updates are either too technical or too vague. They inform, but they don't influence. To sound more like a leader, you need a heavier duty prompt. So here's the first prompt. Act as a senior delivery leader who regularly communicates project updates to executive stakeholders. I'll provide a status update that is technically accurate but lacks strategic tone and leadership presence. Please rewrite it to highlight key progress, risks, and business impact. Use concise, outcome-driven language and reflect calm authority and clarity. If context is missing, add follow-up questions before rewriting. This prompt helps you turn dry updates into confident communication that builds trust and visibility. And if you've ever felt your slide deck doesn't land, don't worry. We're going to hit that exact problem in a moment. And when we do, you'll walk away with a prompt that completely changes how your work shows up to senior stakeholders. But first, let's run a prompt that helps you set the tone and take control from the start of any meeting. Prompt 2, open meetings with control and direction. If you're not setting tone early in a meeting, someone else will. Here's how I use ChatGPT to help. Act as a leadership presence coach who specializes in helping delivery professionals lead high-stakes meetings. I'm preparing to open a meeting with senior stakeholders. Please write a short, confident opening statement that establishes presence and ownership, frames the purpose clearly, and sets a focused tone and direction. Ask clarifying questions if needed. You're not just kicking off a call, you're framing the work. This prompt makes sure your voice matches your role. I hope you're finding something in this video you can use. If you do, then I'd really appreciate it if you could just click the like button to help spread the video. Now for the next one. Give feedback with authority and empathy. You might not be their manager, but you're still leading the team. Giving feedback to strong performers is tough. You don't want to sound passive, but you don't want to sound cold either. This prompt will help with that. Act as a leadership coach who helps professionals deliver feedback with clarity, empathy, and authority. I need to address a missed deadline with a high-performing team member. Please help me craft a message or talking point that holds them accountable without sounding accusatory, preserves trust, and sounds calm, direct, and grounded. Ask for more context if needed. This helps you strike that balance so your feedback actually lands. Earlier I talked about slide decks. Well, this one is to review slides for executive presence. You got the right data, but your slides still feel flat. You're not alone. This is the exact prompt I use to act as a McKinsey-level presentation consultant who reviews slides for executive clarity and strategic framing. I'll provide a slide deck or content that's technically correct, but doesn't land well with senior stakeholders. Please review and suggest edits to sharpen the structure, reduce clutter, and improve the clarity and confidence of the narrative. Ask follow-ups if needed. This one not only helps you present what's true, but what really matters. If you try one of these prompts, let me know how it goes. Or if you're facing a challenge, put it in the comments below as well, and I'll try to build a custom prompt for it. How you hold up under pressure is another high-value leadership trait. This prompt is how to handle pushbacks without losing composure. Run this one before your next meeting, especially if you know pushback is coming. ChatGPT lets you rehearse the hard part, so you show up calm and composed when it counts. To get the most out of this prompt, be sure to include your meeting context, who's in the room, what you're proposing, and what kind of objections you expect. If you're using the public version of ChatGPT, just make sure to scrub the data for any proprietary information. The more detail you give, the smarter the simulation. Like I said, pressure moments can make or break your leadership presence. Here's how to rehearse those moments smartly. Act as both a skeptical stakeholder and a leadership communication strategist. First, play the role of a senior stakeholder who disagrees with my plan or timeline. Then, switch roles and help me craft a clear, composed response that's rooted in logic, not defense, and reflects a strategic confidence. Offer variations if needed for tone or audience. This prompt helps you build composure before you're under pressure. You can use these prompts and practice offline to get better, one day at a time. That's how leadership presence is built. If you found value in this type of content, you can continue with the one that YouTube picked just for you. It should be up here. Remember to check back so we can connect, learn, and innovate together.